Okay, so G3. That's unusual.
Wait, I thought I did D4.
Oh, let's move 2, sorry. Oops, it got scrolled down. There we go. D4, there we go. Knight F6, G3. So you're gonna play like a Catalan or something?
I don't know.
You don't know, you're just playing? Normally people play C4.
Yeah, that's
Take control of the center.
Take your time.
G3 is possible though, which is pretty rare.
We got 1 minute 30 seconds.
G6, bishop D2, G7, knight C3, okay, that's good. D6, I would take control of the center here, E4. Okay. He did bishop D2, that's a super weird move. What'd you play there?
Just trying to develop.
You don't know? You know, try to develop your pieces, but do it like where they're harmonious, where they're working together.
I think bishop F4 would
The bishop here is kind of stuck. Bishop F4 would be a little better, maybe bishop G5 if you're going to come out, right?
But then you could do that.
Then you can trade maybe.
I like bishop.
Then play E4, and then you can put your bishop on E3. Otherwise you can't, because you'll block all your pieces, right? It looks silly. Like the pawns in front, you're good.
Minute to win it.
Okay, bishop D2.
Minute to win it.
Castle. E3.
Minute to lose it.
Alright, C6, knight E2. Knight BD7, castles. Knight B6. B3. That's a little weird. B3. Bishop G4. H3. Okay, I like that move. Attacking the bishop with back. 5. Rook E1. You need to kind of get these pawns going, don't you? You can play F3, E4 here, right? Rook E1. I would play like G4 here too. Then you can play G4, F4. When the bishop moves, play F4. Okay, so Rook E1. Rook B8. You guys haven't traded like any pieces yet. E4, there we go, bishop E6. Knight F4, good, that's a good move. D5, okay, take, good. This is making this weak forever, right? Knight takes D5, good. Knight F7.
Right, just in your piece.
Good. Rook F5, that was a good move by him, right? Bishop F1, that's good. Knight F8. Well, he saw your trick. You're trying to get the rook to move, right? Bishop D3, Rook F7, King G2. Okay. This is still pretty even, isn't it? Knight BD7. You kind of need to just come up the board. Rook E1, okay. C5. This is a good move by him, isn't it? That's a very good move. You're kind of in trouble now. So maybe instead of bringing your rook over, you should have brought your knight out of the way so that on C5 you can play C3 to maintain your pawn chain, right? Now you can't maintain your pawn chain breaks apart, your middle falls apart, right? C5, H4. Pawn takes, queen takes. Uh-oh. Now this pawn's in trouble, right? Bishop takes, queen G4. H5. Well, that's a risky move for him a little bit. Queen G5. Bishop F6, queen E3. That's another mistake. Oops, yeah, you got forked. You're going to get forked a different way, aren't you? E5, E4. Oh, that too, yeah. You get forked no matter what. That's what you have to do, right? I mean, you can go back and forth, right? But you have to play this move. Any other move is going to lose, right? So you have to play this no matter what happens. Yeah, but it draws better than losing, right? So if you made a draw, you'd be okay with that. Alright, queen E3, D4. Queen E2, pawn takes C3. Bishop H6, bishop D4. So now you have to avoid trades and make it as complicated as you can. Queen B6.
I had to play like 20 moves in a minute.
Bishop F4, E5. That was good. See if you can weaken him up. Bishop E3. This is bad. No trades. You're behind on points. No trades at all, okay?
Then he could take that.
How can he take there? There's 1, 2, 3 attackers, 1, 2, 3 defenders. Okay. Yeah. Right. Right. Yeah, but how many points did you give up and how many points did you get? It's not even. You actually got a bishop extra. Right? So you got to count the points. You would be right if you were losing points, but you're winning points. You want him to do that, right? So you should have avoided that trade. Made it a little harder. Okay, so you play bishop e3, bishop takes, f takes. And it was rook takes f1, rook takes f1. Queen c6 check. King h2. e5. That was a good move by him. Queen f2. Knight f6. And then there's no more. Did you give up?
Yeah.
No, you can keep playing a little bit. You should keep fighting though. See if you can continue anyway. Give him a chance to mess up. Right? It's not super clear yet. I guess you have to play a king h3 because he was threatening to fork you. You know, because if he messed up like, or let's say you play king g1, if he tries to come up here, you have some counterplay. You could play check. And the king moves, then you could take, and then all of a sudden you'd have counterplay. Right? So, try to give your opponent chances to mess up. If you resign, there's no chance to mess up, is there? Yeah, you should have, you're in a pretty good position. I would just try to get your pieces more harmoniously placed. They weren't ever working super well together, were they? Try to get them to work even better. They're a team, and if you're not using your team the best way, you know, then you're going to get in trouble. And so your team wasn't well positioned. Everybody was out of their spot, you know? So, okay. Good luck in the rest of the tournament.